99, the most famous number not only in hockey, but in sports. It is synonymous with one man, Wayne Gretzky. And for Wayne, it has become more than a number. It is part of his identity, his personal brand, and his many business ventures. Now, if you're a fan of the Great One, you probably know the backstory. He grew up idolizing Gordie Howe, and as a youth wore number 9 just like Mr. Hockey. But as a 16-year-old rookie playing Junior A hockey for the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds in 1977, Wayne was faced with a dilemma. His number 9 was worn by third-year player Brian Galazzi. So, Gretzky was forced to pick something else. And as the story goes, Greyhounds coach Murray "Muzz" McPherson suggests number 99 to Wayne, and the rest is history. But 99 is not the obvious choice. We're talking about the 1970s, an era that is still entrenched with convention, where the highest number on a team was number 30, and always worn by the goalie. Bucking tradition and picking a number outside the norm could be foreseen as bad form and disrespecting the game. Even the unorthodox California Golden Seals, with their wacky white skates, fell within the traditional boundaries of player numbers. So the obvious choice for Gretzky would be to select 19 or even 29, but not 99. What would cause McPherson to even suggest it? Enter Phil Esposito. The preeminent big man, Esposito wasn't the smoothest skater or most dynamic player, but what he did have was uncanny patience in front of the net, and boy could he shoot the puck with laser-like precision. After 4 modest seasons in Chicago, a trade sent Esposito to the Boston Bruins, where he exploded. The 1968-69 season, his second in Boston, he did something nobody to that point had done in the 52 years of the NHL. He eclipsed the 100-point mark with 126. It was his first of 5 Art Ross trophies. 3 years later, he obliterated the league scoring record, netting 76 goals in 78 games, finishing with an astounding 152 points. Combined with some guy named Bobby Orr, the Bruins were a force in those early years of expansion, winning 2 Stanley Cups. But all good things come to an end, and after 8 seasons, Esposito was shipped to the floundering New York Rangers during the 1975-76 season. But there's a problem. Ranger Hall of Famer Rod Gilbert wore number 7, the same as Esposito. So Phil falls within the hockey number conventions and dons number 12 for the remainder of the year, as the Rangers finished last in the Patrick Division, missing the playoffs. The 1976-77 season was a fresh start for Esposito and the Rangers. The Rangers introduced a new look and discarded their diagonal letter jersey in favor of one dominated by the club crest. Coach and general manager John Ferguson wanted to project a new image, infusing his lineup with 7 rookies. And Esposito took it even farther. He returns to his number 7, but doubles it to 77. It was the perfect circumstance. A team's desire for change combined with a brash star player unafraid of public and player perception. Remember the Summit Series of 72? Esposito had no problem calling out his country following a Game 4 defeat.
For the people that boo us, geez, all of us guys are really disheartened, and we're disillusioned, and we're disappointed in some of the people. We cannot believe the bad press we've got. The booing we've gotten in our own building.
The following season, after Espo's number change, a young Wayne Gretzky finds himself in the exact same position. His beloved number 9 is taken. But is that enough that Esposito, the season before, doubled down on his number, paving the way and influencing McPherson to make that suggestion to Gretzky? It is, if they're from Sault Ste. Marie. You see, Phil Esposito and his brother Tony are Sault Ste. Marie royalty. Born and raised, the Esposito brothers put the Northern Ontario city on the map. Phil Esposito Park was down the street where Gretzky played for the Greyhounds. It is undeniable that Espo's decision to wear 77 influenced Gretzky to pick 99. And their connection runs deeper. Remember Phil's NHL record for goal and point totals? Well, they stood for over a decade until, you guessed it,
He centers and Gretzky scores! Wayne Gretzky, 76 goals this season! He has just equaled Phil Esposito's goal-scoring record!
Gretzky eviscerated them in 1981-82 with 92 goals and 212 points. Both players were involved in blockbuster trades that resuscitated their new teams. As mentioned, Phil became a Ranger, eventually taking them to the Stanley Cup Finals in 1979, only to lose to Montreal, 4-1. Gretzky infused the hapless LA Kings, taking them to the Stanley Cup Final in 1993, only to lose, you guessed it, to the Montreal Canadiens, 4-1. And like Esposito, Gretzky also retired a New York Ranger at the same age of 39. Fittingly, in the year 1999. Both men, known for their goal-scoring prowess, finished their final season with goal totals reflective of their original jersey number. Esposito had 7, and Gretzky scored 9. On December 3rd, 1987, Phil Esposito's number 7 was retired by the Boston Bruins. This forced defenseman Ray Bourque to pick another number. He chose 77. In 2000, the NHL retired the number 99, league-wide, preventing any future player from ever wearing it.